Hi guys, welcome to another episode of me talking into the camera. This is my method of learning speech, social skills, and pointing out little annoyances that I do when I talk to people. So, today's topic is about how your opinions don't matter. Alright? Your opinions do not matter when compared to people at the top, the very successful people. And smart people do this. Smart people, instead of listening to their own feelings, which usually amounts to nothing, and that gut feeling, feelings in general amounts to nothing when compared to facts and hardcore numbers and hardcore physical reality. Because how you feel does not change the gravity, the physical world. It does not forecast a lot of things. Like, I feel that a hurricane isn't going to happen. That's not going to stop a hurricane. Mother Nature will not stop a hurricane. Plus, remember, Mother Nature does not care about your opinion. A lot of the world doesn't. Maybe your mom, maybe your friends, but most of the time, they don't. Hell, even sometimes they don't care about your opinion. Why? They rather offer their opinions on your opinion. And I think a lot of people do this thing where they read one article or a blurb, something, and they become instant, and they think they're instant experts. And then they start talking, and the more they talk, they start making up more stuff, and then they get this weird confidence boost where they feel like they're making a lot of sense because it's incongruent with their feelings. So they spread this knowledge of pretty much a half-assed knowledge that's basically made up, and therefore making people dumber. Because those people will spread somebody else. Smart person will actually question it. Where you learn this from? Why is that? Why is this? How? Right? So where I got this from, how your opinions don't matter, I got from multiple different sources of books I've read, articles I've read, programs that I'm going through, and generally something that I and most people like me do without knowing it. And they always talk about how that if you don't know something, go learn it, right? Yeah. And it all boils down to this one phrase. What would Jesus do? Instead, in your life, instead of what would Jesus do, is what would the person you admire do, or what would your council of the people that you admire will say about a certain topic. And instead of ruminating over how you should do something or how to handle something or trying to basically break your brain doing that, think about how has this problem happened before. Obviously, Will Smith said that there's a gazillions book that talks about almost every single problem that humans have encountered so far. There's no point of sitting down and reinvent the wheel. Rather, just think, okay, what would this person do? And Art of Manliness, the video How to Be a Man, Brad McKay talks about figuring out what kind of man that you want to be. Every little thing from his diet, his routine, his motivation, how he handles goals and all that stuff, right? And that's something you gotta do. And then when you're in a certain situation, you think, what would this guy do? How would this guy handle this situation? You gotta find your spirit animal. I read an article called, what's it called? Nerdlove. Dr. Nerdlove is a website, a very down-to-earth website for dating. And he goes, you gotta find your spirit animal, someone that you want to be like, someone that is congruent with you, that you admire. What would that person do? So, in any topic, anything in life, when you talk to somebody, a lot of information that you get from them are made up, or whatever it made sense to them. You and I, we both do it. I do it too. I'm not free from it. I'm not infallible. No human is infallible. As Seneca said, prosperity do not raise the sage, and despair does not lower him. But I am not a sage, because to say that I am in the vicinity of a god. So there. In other words, God can do no wrong. If you believe in that, I'm not creating some sort of religious debate. That's not it. So, a lot of times, what I've noticed is whenever I have a problem, I literally just think about, what would this specific person do? How would the man that I want to be like, what would he do in this particular situation? Napoleon Hill talked about how that you should have a council, imaginary council of the people that you admire that you can talk to, that it should be so real that when you close your eyes and when you need them, you close your eyes, you're in that room with them talking about whatever. So that's something. And yeah, that's basically it. So the whole point is, read a bunch of stuff. Don't make up shit. If you don't know something, go learn. Don't make up shit and spread that shit, because you're making the world dumber by doing that. I did it too, so I shouldn't do it either. And the last thing is, really, your opinions don't matter. Really, just, the last thing is that people at the top, I didn't say that earlier, people at the top, they're more likely to be more right than you are about a certain topic than you will ever be. Because those guys have experience, research, mentors, higher level learning. They have extraordinary specialized knowledge in that topic than you will ever have in your life, unless you're in the same field pursuing it. In which that case, you're building on it. But other than that, your opinion really doesn't matter. So instead of just saying, this, that, I feel this, that, is, oh, this is better to just quote. This is something I've noticed myself doing a lot, which is quoting people. Because when you quote people, it shows like a few things. You're not arrogant enough to say you know everything. You read a lot of books, I mean, you know a lot of things, even though you still don't really show that you do. Or maybe you do, depends on your personality. Nothing wrong with that. And that you are better at making decisions. When you know a lot, you're better at making decisions. At least that's how I come to find it. Like willpower, you know a lot about how willpower works or how to exercise it. You learn how to up that, and by learning how to up that, you have this mindset, and that influences your ability to make decisions. So this is the end. I didn't mean to have it go over or 8 minutes, but I'll see you next time.